Bryce here. So today let's talk about how my mentorship student got $3,500 per month worth of clients from referral partners. He also has two more consultation calls that are both booked for tomorrow. So might be more. Who knows exactly? I'm going to be really excited to kind of see. So let me see. I'm trying to see because I have two cameras going today. I have this visual camera. I also have like my phone. I'm broadcasting in two different groups. So trying the technology aspect out. It could be good, could be bad. Who really knows? We'll see. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this because a lot of people, what happens is they might have a goal, but they've never done the math or an accurate math calculation on how much work it actually takes to get a client, let alone reach their goals. So I want to be able to kind of break that down today. I see Diane Shai is watching. Awesome. Hi, Diane. Nice to meet you. I think you're inside of our bookkeeping secrets group. We're also inside of the Accountants and Bookkeepers Virtual Community. Also, if you're watching this video and maybe you want some help growing your business, but maybe you just don't exactly know like what are the steps you need to either start the business or to grow the business towards reaching your goal, I invite you to click the link either above or below the video to book a call with myself or a member of my team to see if I can help you inside of our training program. So jumping into this thing. So number one, we have to be thinking about our goals, okay? So whenever we think about our goals, what most people do is they say, okay, so let's say I have to go and make $10,000 a month, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go after 5 clients that pay $2,000 a month. And they only focus on what's called a lagging indicator. Now, a lagging indicator is like the result. But if you never focus on like what it actually takes to go and get it, so like the leading indicators, which is the work you actually have to do to go and get that, then it leads most people to be discouraged because most people's timetable is too short. So for me, for example, I'm always thinking about like how much effort does it actually take to go and get one client. So let's say that you have a close rate which is 1 out of 5, okay? So 1 out of 5 is pretty good. And most people, what happens is like they start off like 1 for 10. That means if there's 10 consultation calls, they're going to get at least one person to sign up with them for their monthly accounting and bookkeeping services. When I first got started, I was very bad. I went 0 for 36. That means there are 36 times where I was sitting in front of a business owner, I presented my bookkeeping price, and the person said no. Okay? I got lucky and got my first client because it happened to be someone who was like a real estate investor that I met in like a local, it was like a local group, and he didn't know anyone else that could help him, and he needed to go and get like a loan for an apartment building, so he needed a compilation. Okay, so that was the only reason I got my first client. It was $1,100, and that $1,100 was basically 3 years worth of financial statements that we had to go through. Okay, so it was super lucky. I underpriced it. It was terrible, but I had to get it done. Okay, so let's say that your close rate is 1 out of 5. If your goal is to get 10 clients, that means that you need to have about 50 consultation calls in order to go and get that number of clients. Okay, you multiply the number of calls that you need to get one client, you multiply it by the number of clients you need to get. Okay, that's 50 consultation calls. Let's say for a consultation call, you're going to take about every 50 business owners that you speak to, you could get one consultation call. Okay, so what is that? 50 times about 50. No, that's a little high. So 1 times about 50. 5. Yeah, so 50 about times 50. So you're going to speak to 2,500 business owners in order to actually go and get that number of clients. Now, I know that might sound like a lot of people, okay? Now, when I say it sounds like a lot of people for 2,500, you don't have to, number one, manually go and reach out to that many people. And also, what you can do is you can just get better. So let's say instead of it taking 50 business owners that you have to talk to get one consultation call, let's say it actually takes 10, because then all you need is only 500 business owners. That's not that many in the grand scheme of things. You could run into 500 business owners on LinkedIn in the span of like a month, right? So it could take you under a month to go and reach your goals, but you need to know exactly what is the outcome. Another way that you can kind of like shortcut your goal would be to understand your pricing. So always trying to price between $500 to $5,000 per month per client. So if you were to get a client that's maybe like $2,000 a month, it significantly reduces the number of clients you need as well as the number of people you need to speak to in order to go and grow your business to that level. Okay? So that's why we're always thinking about pricing. We're always thinking about then marketing, and we're thinking about sales. Now, if you're zero to about $5,000 per month, the key skill set is going to be sales. You have to be able to learn how to get people to want to work with you after spending 45 minutes with you on a consultation call. Now, notice how in the beginning we said at bare minimum, 1 out of 10 people who get on a consultation call should work with you no matter what. Whether your price is 4 times higher than what they expect, if you stumble over your words, if you don't sound confident, if you don't know what you're doing, like you're going to get at least 1 out of 10 people to go with you. Okay, that's what we call in sales a laydown. That's just a person who has no other options, they don't really care, you're sitting in front of them, they're going to go. The thing that gets you from 1 out of 10 instead to now closing like 2 or 3 out of 10 is going to be your sales skills. That just means how can you do an organized presentation when you're talking to a business owner that gets someone to just understand why it should work with you and gives a very logical as well as an emotional reason why the person should move forward with you. If you have that, then getting that client is easier, and getting 3 out of 10 is very easy. The thing that's going to take you from 3 out of 10 to more like 4, 5, and 6 out of 10, that means 6 people out of 10 consultation calls signing up with you, is going to be time and follow-up. So a thing that happens is like 50% of the people that end up signing up with you are going to tell you no. They're going to say it's either not a good time, they don't know if your price is right, they think your price is too expensive, they have to go talk to their dog, their wife, their board of directors, whatever the case might be. And of those people, 50% of those sales are going to come back to you and say they changed their mind, or they got approval, or their budget changed, or they talked to another person, someone else was 5 times more expensive than you, so now they think your price is reasonable, right? So it's really about learning those numbers and learning like what it actually takes to get good at sales and at marketing. Then once you're at about $5,000 per month, the next thing that's important is really understanding your pricing and understanding marketing of how to go after clients that can actually afford the prices. In this particular case, our student used referral partner marketing. So basically what that means is there's influential people both in like the local area and online who already have access to the best quality clients, right? They know how much someone can pay. They know if someone needs the service. They know if they've worked with another bookkeeper before, and they have leverage and they have authority over the business owner to tell them what to do to then go and move forward with you. So if you understand how to really take advantage of that and put yourself in the best position to win, then you're going to get people who are referral partners who actually want to give the right clients to you. Let's see. Oh, I can zoom in. Okay, so I'm zooming in on the phone right now. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Might be a little high, but whatever. So that is number 1, okay? So whenever we're doing referral partners, you have to understand like who is the best quality referral partner for you. Are you a person who's just getting started in your business? Are you a person where like maybe you want to go directly after the best quality clients? Do you have a particular niche? Let's say you have a particular niche, okay? So let's say that you are a person that wants to deal with real estate investors, okay? So some things you can do is you can start looking for referral partners that are going to be around the real estate space. Off the top of my head, commercial real estate agents, residential real estate agents, depending on like what type of real estate investors you do. You can talk to people who own a real estate investing course. You can talk to money lenders. You can talk to interior designers. You can talk to what are those called? General contractors who might deal with like actual like landlords and stuff, and they're actually the ones that are doing like property management on the building itself. You can talk to maybe cleaning companies who have to go in and like clean the place up. A lot of different. You can talk to people who are stagers. You can talk to a lot of different title company owners. There's a lot of different ones. I'm thinking about who are real estate investors always dealing with and building relationships with, because once I know who those people are, I can start building my relationships with those people. Once you have those relationships built, it's very simple to educate them on why a person should work with you and why a person should come to you. And then you naturally start getting a flow of people. Now, my goal whenever I work with someone in our mentorship program, our goal is to have them have 10 different referral partners who over the span of a year send between 1 to 4 consultation calls over the span of the year, okay? So basically, kind of going back to that number, right, we knew that we needed about 50 consultation calls maximum to go and get to, the 10 clients or whatever the goal was initially, right? So if you have 10 people they're getting between 1 to 40 consultation calls, you're pretty much already there. But the cool thing about this math is that, remember how in the beginning we said that you should close 1 out of 5? Well, when the leads come from referral partners, you should be closing out of 5, 4 to 4.5. You could some people that we have in our program close like 5 out of 5 referral leads. So that will actually take down the total number of people you need to speak to very drastically based on your close rate being higher because those people come from a referral. So in this particular case, the student had like the $3,500 per month. It wasn't like he had a million calls on the calendar that, either worked or didn't work. It was every lead that came to him closed, and now he has the 2 other ones, right? So he has the 2 other ones tomorrow, so he should be actually improving by, I haven't seen his quote. I'm thinking that it'll probably be $750 for one, and I think about $900 per month for the other one. So it could be, 45? It could be like $5,200 a month worth of clients he got from 5 referral partners, right? So it doesn't have to be a lot of work if you can do things correctly and if you can start really building up those relationships with the right people. Now, it will take some skill set in terms of building relationships with the right people, right? If who are the right people? How do you connect with those right people? What do you say to get them interested in even doing a partnership with you? You have to think, why would someone just want to, expose their list of contacts to you? Is there something in it for them? They could be risking their reputation by sending leads to you, right? So you have to really put yourself in their shoes and figure out why would someone want to refer leads to you. Once you can do that, it makes it very easy for you to have a conversation so that someone actually is willing to send the right quality leads to you, right? Once you do that, you have to actually learn how to get the people to actually commit and actually send the leads to you, because it's very, very simple and very, it can be very easy for a business owner to not send the lead to you and just kind of forget about you. So if you don't understand your follow-up process, then it's going to be hard for you to actually get the people to follow through. The next thing is you have to be able to have a really good consultation call when the person comes to you from the referral partners, when the lead actually comes to you. When you have all of these situations, all these sequences lined up, then growing the business does become very simple. And it's easy to go and get an extra $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 per month from a small number of referral partners and a small number of leading indicator actions. But first things first, you have to do the math. The next thing we can talk about too is going to be really when it comes to partnerships, are we going direct or indirect? So for me, I like really thinking about being indirect when I'm going to go and get referral partners. What I mean by that is that there's a certain way to talk to people to build a relationship where people want to work with you, they want to help you. Oftentimes what happens for accountants and bookkeepers is that we generally go too strong and individual, and the person kind of doesn't want to help you after that, right? They feel like the only reason why you're talking to them is because you're just trying to use them. Now, for a lot of people, if you're just all you want is just the lead, that can be really, really, it happens, right? I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm not saying that's not who's always talk to them. But if you can really refrain from just asking directly for the work or directly for how they can help you, and instead you learn how to build a relationship, it will make things a lot easier because you don't have to follow up as hard because people actually like you. The only time you have to do a lot of follow-up when it comes to referral partners is if the referral partner doesn't like you, doesn't respect you, doesn't trust your skills. They either don't respect your skills or they don't trust you as a person to actually do a good job with their clients. But when they have a relationship with you, you get a halo effect. So now, no matter what your skill set is, or whether they kind of think you're the best person, they like you, so they want to help you out, right? So by building that relationship first, and maybe taking a step back and not getting what you want right away, you get everything you ever need by learning how to build relationships. Because then not only will referral partners refer clients to you, they'll also refer other referral partners. So it does make it a lot easier for you to start growing your business more consistently. Now, I'm going to cut this video a little bit short. Right when it gets to about 15 to 17 minutes, I know Facebook kind of lowers the visibility, right? Because it really wants to get people who are really, really focused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this call here. Now, if you want to help growing your business, I know it's a pretty short preview into how we help people out, right? If you want similar results, if you want to be able to go and grow your business with consistency, and you want to be able to go and reach your goals in the shortest period of time possible, I invite you to go ahead and click the link inside the description, either above or below the video, to book a call with myself to see if I can help you inside of our training program, okay? I will talk to you soon. Hope you have a good rest of your day. If you're not quite ready for a call, that's A-okay too. I will see you inside of the next video. Take it easy. Talk to you soon. Have a good one.